Welcome to Therapist Reacts Raw, where my producer gives me something that I've never seen before to react in real time. So this is couples therapy, but the therapist is 7 years old. From the mouth of babes. I love it. Let's see what happens.
YouTube, do you see happy couples?
Mr. Beast surprised his girlfriend with 100,000 roses.
100,000 roses.
That's good.
Mr. Beast has more money than most of us.
How did you see the world when you were a kid?
Oh my gosh. I do know that my kids
Three couples to receive counseling from kid therapists.
definitely try to give my wife and I
Guide
advice.
the couples through their relationship struggles.
Which begs the question, do kids give terrible advice because they lack life experience? Or do they give good advice because they're not all muddled by life experience yet and they can still see clearly? Let's see what happens.
This perspective could guide the couples through their relationship struggles. Do you know who a therapist is?
I think a therapist is someone who helps other people.
People or couples, if they're having a bad day or if they are in a bad situation.
Yep, nailed it.
Hi, my name's Isabel.
Hello,
And I'm 8.
Got
this
the
is
notepad.
Ruby. I'm Andrew.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, my name is Evan.
Hi, Evan. Thank
Wearing
you.
the tie looking sharp.
Hey, Gavin.
Yes. So, how are you guys feeling today?
We're feeling good.
Well, I'm feeling nervous. I've never done this.
Same here.
We have
Also true for adult experienced therapists.
I'm very, very different from my wife here, Kathy. I love video games a lot.
Same here.
But that means I also like to stay at home a lot. and
Kathy's
just
like,
kinda
crap.
do things, you know,
They're gonna
on my
side
own,
against
play
me.
video games with my friends.
Yeah, so I prefer going out. So I like hanging out with my friends outside. I like going out hiking, picnic, you know, the park.
Yeah, I actually have a park by me. I also like to ride bikes and stuff.
Yeah, so our problem is that I like going out and he prefers staying indoor. So every weekend we have, trouble deciding what to do and we always argue about it.
Wait, I have an idea. You know Pokemon Go? It's like a video game, but you can walk around. You
That's
can
a
find
great
out.
compromise.
So the first of the week, you play video games that he likes. And then the other 50 of the week, then you have to do what she likes.
Okay, gotcha.
50-50.
I like that a lot. Right now it's 80% video games and 20% going out.
So we have to split it halfway then.
Yeah, I like that. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Not bad.
what do you guys disagree on?
Not bad at all.
What do we disagree on?
Do you have an Instagram? No, well, we disagree on Instagram sometimes. I don't know, I sometimes have a problem that you don't like to post me on your Instagram. You should be proud of who you're with, like you should want to post them. I don't know, it's
Agreed.
just sometimes it feels like he tries to hide me.
Especially if he's posting other stuff. Like, if he's not posting at all, that's one thing. But if he's posting a ton of other crap and not her, like, come on, man.
I don't know, it's just sometimes it feels like he tries to hide me.
I don't think that it's much of a big deal. If you want to contact virtually, you should use text messages, FaceTime, or
Or Zoom?
Zoom me.
I mean, he's trying, but he's not quite getting the actual problem, which he's just a kid.
I get a little grumpy when I have a bad day.
Yeah,
I come home and I do put it on her sometimes.
and I don't know how to deal with this sometimes. Like, I don't know how to make him not be grumpy.
Do you know how we can fix that?
well, I would think probably like if you guys have like other rooms, you could go to one room and then you can go to one room.
Okay.
And then when you
sense.
cool down, you can tell her all about it.
Yeah.
That is great advice. That is very, very wise, because most people don't stop and calm down. They just try and deal with it in the moment. And you shouldn't. When you're upset, recognizing I'm upset and that is the first issue, like whatever else I'm upset about, I shouldn't be trying to resolve it until I am calm, until I am cool and collected. That's great advice. She could be my therapist, I pair.
Good idea.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
We never thought of that, so
Well,
that
good
was a good idea.
suggestion.
I feel like we sort of disagree on things when it comes to like jealousy and like fear of losing someone. Like all relationships end and it is gonna either end in breakup, in death, or divorce.
Are you afraid that I would leave you?
No.
Just wondering.
So, if you guys had to choose, would you propose right now?
Right now. What?
Just straight up pull out a ring and propose right there.
Way to get to the heart of this dude's fear, commitment.
That's like, you got to plan that. So I would say no.
No, like if you had it planned though.
Oh, if I had it planned, of course. Yes.
So she's
But
like, why don't you plan it
right
then?
now? Just get down on my knee. That wouldn't make sense.
Well, I think of it like a rank, like karate. You have like this belt. You're at the second highest ranking, and then when you get married, you go to a black belt.
Okay. So you think it'd be like a level up?
Yes.
Okay.
I do have something else I want to advise with though.
Okay.
So at home, we live
And
together.
I use analogies all the time,
and
so
I
black belt's
do
great.
everything around the house, and he's great at cooking, so he does the cooking. But I do everything else. Do you think that's fair? Amount of chores? How can we make that more fair?
You do 50% of the house, and he does and then he does the other 50%.
Yeah, but cooking is a lot of work. You have to chop the stuff, you have to buy the stuff. I cook every single day, but you only clean every 3 or 4 days.
I clean the kitchen every day.
That's true.
Yeah, you have a point. I have an idea. First, teach her how to cook. Okay.
That's true, that's a good
First, start at eggs. Even I can make scrambled eggs.
Yeah,
You
and
just
that
have
could
to
bring you
heat it
together
up,
if you're cooking together.
Get a pan, crack the eggs, scramble them up. Done.
So she knows how to cook, and then
He
you can
should
divide the
teach me how to cook.
responsibilities.
I should help him cook more, and he should help me clean more.
Yes.
I love that.
So what these kids are doing that a lot of couples therapists won't do is they're just saying, here's your solution, just do this. Which is not necessarily what I would do, because then you're training people to have you be the solution to their problems. A more experienced, educated adult therapist is going to guide people with questions and help them find the solutions on their own. And the solutions may not be what the therapist thought they would arrive at, but it'll be something they're happy with. This is more of like what people think therapy is, which is you say, here's the problem, and then the therapist says, here's the solution. And they're like, thank you. But a lot of what we do is helping people get unstuck or helping people to explore options. So, I mean, I do make suggestions, or I said, what if you tried this or that? Or would this be a possibility? Would that work for you? Why or why not? And so in that sense, I do help people solve their problems, you know, by giving them new avenues to explore. The kids are more just saying, here's what you should do. And to their credit, their suggestions are generally pretty good.
Her and my sister don't really get along.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why. You know, I don't know how to talk to her if she doesn't talk to me. So how do you think I should try to befriend her?
Probably get her like a gift and tell her how you really feel. Like, I think you're not like being nice, and probably say something like that.
Okay. Well, do you think...
Get her a gift, write her a card, say, I don't think you're being nice. I think that's most of the way there. Getting someone a gift and saying, I feel like we aren't connecting and I would like to. I respect you and I care about you. Can we find some solutions? Is just a minor tweak that I would make to that, but that's overall is pretty good advice.
She would want to talk to me, though?
Probably.
Oh.
Give her flowers and a card, or like a teddy bear, like most people do, kind of.
Oh, okay.
She loves Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, you see? Yeah, you should have told me that.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Well.
On YouTube, do you see happy couples?
Oh yeah. Mr. Beast surprised his girlfriend with 100,000 roses.
100,000 roses.
That's good.
Like if she wants like a necklace or ring, you should save up to buy what she wants.
Okay.
I think he does do that. He surprises me a lot, so
Oh,
I think that was good advice.
Way to
He's
give
meeting
him
the
props.
requirements right now. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out to sit down
like
and
a
talk
sweet
our
guy.
problems with us.
Thanks, Kevin.
Kevin.
I'm gonna find those games, okay?
Bye.
Bye. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Thanks, Doc.
thanks, Doc.
All right.
What do you think makes a relationship work?
That they trust in each other and to love each other and not cheat on each other. I
up.
think love is a level beyond friendship.
It takes A lot of hope and a lot of responsibility and trust to make a relationship work. My best suggestion for games, Among Us or Friday Night Funkin'. Among Us is like, oh, there's imposters and stuff. And then Friday Night Funkin' is like, it's like a beat game. Roblox is pretty good because it has a whole bunch of different games.
Not bad. So, consensus after it was done, in my opinion, they actually have a lot of good, grounded, conventional wisdom. They haven't been all muddied by life experience. Sometimes as we get older, we overthink things. The solutions actually tend to be fairly simple. Buying someone a gift, saying, I care about you and I want us to be closer, right? Hey, our housework is out of balance. What can we do about that? And just being willing to have those conversations and not get defensive. And these kids are giving really great advice. I'm impressed. I was just asked if I would say I'm a better therapist than they are. The cute answer would be to say no, but the honest answer would be to say yes. I would hope so. I am a better therapist than the kids. Not just the education, but the experience, the ability to guide people through heavier situations. I mean, all due respect, but our household chores aren't very evenly divided, or hey, I like to go out on the weekends and he likes to play video games. They're not as heavy as, oh, my partner cheated on me, or there's abuse, or we're going through complex grief, or a bunch of other things. So yes, man defeats child. But are they further along than I would have been at that age? Speaking of which, if you would like to meet with a trained, experienced therapist, we have got a complimentary 15-minute consultation. You can sign up for that using the link below. How do you think the kids did? What do you think of their advice? What was good? What didn't exactly land for you? What knocked it out of the park? And what would you like to see me react to in future videos? Let me know in the comments below. As always, keep shining. We need your light. This is Jonathan Decker signing off. If you enjoyed this, check out as I react raw to father swiping left and right for his daughter, finding her a date, as well as how well do dads answer quiz questions about their kids. So you can look at that right here. Oh, here comes the video. Check it out. Clickety, clickety, clackety, clackety.